Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D, live in the morning, 5 days a week at 7 a.m. You guys, coming off of a Super Bowl Sunday, just like we just did, is some things that we need to realize is natural in life, and that is disappointments, okay? So I got to be real with you. The first disappointment that happened to me in this NFL season was definitely when my Steelers did not make it to the show. Okay, I will understand that I was sitting on the couch with every other team besides the Chiefs and the Eagles this Sunday. Okay, I was sitting on my couch and I was sitting on it proudly watching, right? But because it was all PA, I decided to root for the PA team, right? And guess what? They disappointed me, people. The biggest thing in life that we should all be used to now is disappointment. Okay, it's natural in every aspect of our lives. Everything that we do. Okay. There's disappointment when we are like studying for a test and we don't do as well. There's disappointment when our team doesn't win, or if like we're playing a sport and our actual team doesn't win, right? There's disappointment when someone says they're going to do something and then they don't. And there's definitely disappointment when you have goals and expectations and you allow people and different things and just like naysayers get in the way of what you know that you can achieve. A lot of times we find ourselves allowing those entities in that should have had no business around our business. Okay. Yes, I can say it that way. That should have had no business around our business. But we allow them anyway. We allow them to make financial decisions. We allow them to make business decisions. We allow them all this access into something that should have never been a concern of theirs, right? And it all started because you thought you were seeking out advice from a friend, right? Let's say you're a designer. You're like, "Ooh, do you like this graphic design?" And it's like, "Oh, yes, but I think you should." And they give you their what you should do, right? And then the next thing you know, they're giving you input on this and like, "Oh, hey, did you know that you could do this and you could do that?" And then, when you need a little bit of encouragement because maybe it's not selling the way you think it is, or the artist, the content creator or whatever doesn't like what you've done, and they're like, "Oh, well, you know what? It wasn't that good no way. I just didn't know how to tell you that." And then they start just bringing you down, filled with negativity, right? Let's take the Super Bowl game last night, right? All the Eagles fans, excited, 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 almost had it, right? What are some of those players going home to? Mm-hmm. What are some of your homes looking like right now? Like, I told you them Eagles wouldn't go fly no way, right? If there can't be a little bit of comfort in your little bit of trash talk, right? I'm a very competitive person. And I know a lot of people put money down on a game last night. May whatever happened to your pockets rest in peace. Because oh my gosh, some numbers that I was hearing was a little crazy for me to hear, right? But I'm gonna trash talk, right? But I'm gonna be respectful and I'm going to make sure that I diet back a little bit because some people are actually really hurt right now. Okay. Some of those players, they go to families that don't really talk to them, but they was talking to them because they made it to the Super Bowl and it made them feel good. And now they're like, I knew you weren't no good player, no way. That negativity that you speak into their lives, it tears them apart. It may not be instant, but it's piece by piece by piece. One of the biggest things that I like when people pull up the graphic cartoons and stuff like that for the New Year's is when they're chiseling away at something. Um, one of the many Bible camps that I ended up going to throughout my childhood was one of them was Palmetto Bible Camp. I think I said it right. And it's in Greenville, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Completely on top of a mountain. And if you're looking for cell phone reception, I left a rock there unless they have moved it. But I found it so you can find a little bit of cell phone reception. My friend and I spent almost a whole weekend looking for that thing, so you're welcome. Uh, but their theme was the chisel. Okay, there's a learning opportunity in everything. You just have to be receptive of it. And of course, it's based around the Bible. But then I was able to take it past the Bible and apply it to my life, right? Having someone there or being able to do this yourself is very important. But it's a metaphorical chisel, as if they were sculpting a stone sculpture, right? So you need to get rid of the negative people in your life, right? You're going to chisel that away. You need to get rid of all the negative comments, right? Chisel that away. Just the FYI, Facebook, Instagram, and I think TikTok now has a comment filter where if certain words are in there, they automatically don't even show it to you and they just keep going. So if that is something, especially if a kid has a business, definitely turn that on. It'll help out so much. But he's just chiseling away all these things, you know, and at the same time as you're chiseling it away, you're becoming the ultimate sculpture, right? If you don't have a sculptor in your life, then you have to play that role yourself. In order to get you sculpted into what you want to be, into what you want to see, into that ideal person, you need that chisel. But the beautiful thing is, we've all have that tool inside of our tool belts. We just got to know when to apply it. And sometimes it's going to be painful. I don't know about you if you ever got your underarm waxed, guys and girls. It hurt. Okay. I mean, that's the only way I can say it. It hurt. I was a test dummy. Now I'm going to say it just like that because I was the dummy. Uh, and that hurt, right? So that's a sensitive area. We all know our sensitive areas in life that come around when we need to chisel. It's going to hurt. You may cry. You may have regrets and run back. It's going to be a lot of emotions that take place in this. It's going to feel like a roller coaster. But guess what? You're chiseling away the things that no longer serve a purpose in your life in order for you to move on and to continue to be successful. There's always an imaginary ball and chain that keeps pulling us back that we do not realize. But guess what? As soon as we acknowledge it and we see the ball and chain for exactly what it is, the ball and chain that's just dragging us along, you pull out that chisel and you keep chiseling away, right? Because eventually it's going to fall off and you're going to be walking freely, no longer dragging your leg. But guess what that leg just became? It became stronger. I don't know if you actually felt a ball and chain in real life, but it does tend to weigh quite a bit. And as you continue to walk upright and in your purpose and closer to your goal, you will greatly become unstoppable because no one at that point will be able to match your energy, match your level, match your mindset, match your goals. You will just be completely unstoppable. And no one will be able to say a word about it because guess what? You, my friend, are becoming the best version of yourself amongst all the disappointments in your life, all the negativity in your life, all the people who said that you couldn't be this, you couldn't be that, and you proved them wrong anyway. I know several success stories in my life who they were told that they will never be nothing. They will never do nothing with their life. They'll never make it past high school. They'll never go to college. They'll only be good for the jailhouse or drugs. And today, they're some of the most successful, bright, upright thinking people I know in this world today. So if you have a naysayer in your life, somebody who's completely tearing you down, right? Chisel them away. Let's be the person that we are called to be today. No more delaying it. No more saying, I'm going to wait till I'm going to do this. Do it today. Chisel away today. If you need someone else in your life to start helping you chisel, make sure they're a reliable and credible source before you just hand them over the chisel. Because sometimes they'll start making you look like what they want you to look like, right? Oh, no, I want you to be a 9 to 5 man, and I want you to have these kind of muscles and biceps. So I'm going to make sure you get that gym membership. And I'll even do your meal prep for you, right? So you make sure you're achieving the goals in the criteria that you want to, okay? In this day of disappointment for half of a nation, right? Because you got one half that was rooting for one team and the other half that was rooting for the other. Let today be one of gratitude that you were still able to make it to the show. All right. Don't forget your chisels, ladies and gentlemen. And if anything else in the world occurs today and that you're questioning if somebody loves you, just know that I, Becky D, do love you sincerely and dearly. All right. My name is Becky D with Becky D in the morning. You guys, I will definitely be talking with you all tomorrow morning.